Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Cardano. Once again, thank you for support, okay? Big on the CoinsKid crew. So right now, Cardano is doing okay. It's having a pick up. This is the 5-day time frame at the moment, okay? A lot of people say to me, I see it in the comments, why are you not telling people we're in a bear market when we're obviously in a bear market? I don't think you quite understand what a bear market is, okay? A bear market is when you lose structure, okay? You've come up like this, and in a minute, you're holding these lows, okay? The minute you start to lose these lows, okay, you put an impulsive break and you roll over, you can see you're making a lower high, and then you roll over and you lose a key level of support. There's your confirmation of a bear market, okay? For me to tell you at any point that this is a bear market before it actually is would be hopium, okay? And people are losing out because they're selling into fear, and this is exactly what the market does, okay? The market makes people think that it's shit, it's bad, it's going to zero, you know, and this is a market psychology. You know, I've been around the block for many moons here. You know, we broke up to the upside. Was that a bear market? No, it wasn't. It was a corrective phase of a bull market. And people here, you know, way back here last year, they would have been screaming bear market. Why are you not telling people we're in a bear market? Because you wasn't losing structure, okay? Just here, I told you wasn't in a bear market because you wasn't losing structure. Just here, I'm not telling you in a bear market because you're not losing structure. The minute you lose market structure is the minute you're in a bear market, okay? I can't stress that enough to you. So, you know, like I've said to you so many times, these drawbacks offer fantastic opportunities going forward, okay? Now, one thing you can sort of get a sort of guide to losing structure before you actually lose structure is certain indicators. So on the 5-day time frame here, there's something called a Gaussian channel, and I'm going to show you how to get this into your charts, okay? You go to indicators and you type in Gaussian channel like that, GAUSSIN channel, and it's got DW in brackets, okay? It's an amazing indicator, okay? So right here in the previous bull market, we came all the way up, the parabolic blow off top just there for Cardano, rolled down. I mean, look at the structure being lost there. Like I said to you, there's no structure lost there, but immediately, with immediate effect, you're losing a 20 EMA on the 5-day time frame. You're coming up, you relief rallying, you're creating dead cat bounces, and you're losing structure falling into the 5-day Gaussian. Now you can see once you came to the bottom, you retested the 20 EMA, and then you rolled out of the Gaussian. Now this here was a confirmation of the bear, okay? Do you understand that? That's your confirmation of a bear market. Anything else other than that is hopium, but there was structure here that was being created that would have told me at this point, you know, anyone can see you're rolling over, you're making lower highs. Do you understand that? After creating a level of support, come up, lower high, roll. Bear market, okay? Now just here, you rolled out of the 5-day Gaussian. There's your confirmation of the bear. You entered a multi-year bear market before capitulating down there in March, and that was an amazing opportunity, okay? So there's no bear market here, only bear market hopium. These are corrective phases of bull markets, just like this was, okay? And look what we're doing right now. We're coming down. We're not making any series of higher lows at the moment because we've not even put in any kind of rally. And we start to come back up and we roll at key level resistance, primarily a golden ratio and a 0.50 fib, which we'll go through in time. And you can see you've rallied into a key level resistance, failed to take out that high, and at this point when you do start to do something like that, then yes, you're increasing the possibility of the fact that you are entering a bear market just there for Cardano. But you can see what you're doing here on the 5-day time frame, okay? You've held these lows, you've got a high, and right now you're creating a higher low than here, okay? So structurally you're still sound for continuation, okay? And one thing you've done here, and refer back to one of the early videos when you're breaking down here, I said you fall into the 5-day Gaussian, you start to lose the 5-day medium line, rally into it as resistance just there, and you can see right now you're bouncing off this low on the 5-day Gaussian, okay? Now if you rally into this resistance here again and you consistently roll here, then yes, you know, before even relief rallying basically and creating a dead cat bounce, you can see you're rolling out the Gaussian, and this is the 5-day time frame. Once you start to roll out of that, start to lose this low that you've created for yourself right now, this structural low, then yes, essentially you're rolling and you're coming down, you're losing that low, and you've entered a bear market just there for Cardano. So there's no bear market here at the moment, a corrective phase of a bull market offering opportunity for the continuation of the trend in which you're in, creating high highs and higher lows, find support, and up it goes. Do you understand that? So yeah, the 5-day Gaussian, you can see it's holding at the moment like an absolute boss. You have fallen into it, and like I said to you, when you do fall into it and lose this medium line, you do usually come down to the lower level of support, and you can see, look at the confluence there, it's absolutely holding like a boss. But one thing you're doing right here for Cardano is you are rallying into the death cross on the 5-day EMAs right there, okay? So this is a key level of resistance right now that Cardano's up against. resistance, and like I said to you, there's always going to be resistance above and there's always going to be support below. So you can see the EMA is coming down and this level of support is coming up. So right now, just here is so decisive, because if Cardano comes up, holds and backtests the support, it's where you can see it start to come back up and attack the top level of this Gaussian. You're breaking out, you're looking at a beautiful impulsive break to the upside, taking out that high. But if you start to roll here and you lose this key level of support just there, then yes, you're confirming a bear market. Okay, just there for Cardano. No bear market here, corrective phase of a bull market, as was that, you know, and as was this as well, striking the fear of God into people. Okay, it's when you start to roll out underneath and this goes red on the 5-day time frame, that's not good, that's unhealthy. And you can see you constantly running into resistance. Multi-year long bear market right there for Cardano, you know, and if it does come, you know, so be it. It'll offer an amazing opportunity going forward, but at the minute, for me to tell you that that's a definitive happening, you know, that I would be lying to you. So that's basically Cardano. You know, stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed the updates. Get back above these EMAs. It's looking golden. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.